All right. It's like March 10th. It's only been like forever since I've been in a real trail. I'm about sick and tired of my treadmill. It's about 29 degrees right now, but it's supposed to get up to, heck, I don't know, I think 45. It is 10:30, 10:45 maybe. Thanks to the stupid spring forward. But hey, that's all right. I'm gonna enjoy my day. I brought lunch. I brought my hammock. Heck, I'm just gonna have a good time. Spend the day in the woods and enjoy myself. It's been far too long. I do think I'm off the trail that I wanted to be on, but it's kind of hard to tell when it's all snow-packed. I am snowshoeing. It's a whole different animal, snowshoeing. I'm not very good at it. I guess you wouldn't think it was much more than walking, but I keep tripping over my own snowshoes. But, hey, I've been urging a trail. I've got me a trail. You know what? I'm going to enjoy my trail. I may trip over my snowshoes 4 or 5 times, but I'm going to enjoy my trail. Let's do some hiking. Well, I figured if I was coming out, I was going to try out some gear. So, earlier in the winter, I had picked up 2 new stoves off of Amazon. I'd gotten a BRS or BRZ or something. They were under $20 stoves. One of them was this E-Tech City one. Cool thing about this thing down here is it's got a, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got a self-ignite built into it. Add some weight, definitely add some weight. I don't remember what I measured it at or what I weighed it at, but it's definitely heavier than the other one. But if you don't have to take the lighter with you, then I mean maybe there's a trade-off there. I did bring a lighter just because this was the first time I really tried it out. It worked though, fired right up. Works real well. I got 2 cups of water on my pot. It's a little aluminum pot, weighs about 4.5 ounces. So I guess we'll see how long it takes to boil 2 cups of water, 2.5 cups of water. And make me some cheddar broccoli rice and have some lunch and keep hiking. Well, not too shabby. It took about 5 minutes. I gotta learn to control the heat a little bit better. Started burning on the bottom a little bit. It's still a little bit crunchy. Could use a little bit more simmer. But hey, practice makes perfect, you know. It's definitely edible. It tastes good. And it's a start. I'm gonna make this happen. Whew. Tell you what, snowshoeing is no joke. I'll be honest, the first time I've actually snowshoed, and I thought the whole point of them was that you weren't supposed to post hole. Well, that's not even sort of true. In fact, when you post hole in snowshoes, it's way worse. It's a lot of work. pretty slow going. Doesn't seem to matter. It matters a little bit. Beaten trail, but the problem is then that I don't know if these were cross-country skiers or what, but this packed snow is like a skinny section. I'm stepping on my own stupid snowshoe. This is a lot of work. Whew. Can't get the snowshoes to stay on right. Probably don't even have them on right. That's probably half the problem. But yeah. So I don't know how thrilled I am about these guys, but we got a long way to go. So I guess I'm gonna keep trudging. You are here. If I go right, a little less than half a mile back to the lodge. But I'm also only a little bit over halfway into my normal hike. You know, days like today that you wonder why you chose this hobby. The trail isn't always fun. Half a mile back to the lodge is awful tempting. I'm only averaging a little less than 2 miles an hour. I took those stupid snowshoes off because those were making life miserable. So now I'm traipsing in my freaking boots through some pretty deep snow. Miserable, but it's actually less miserable than the stupid snowshoes. I could turn and I could go back to the lodge, be there in a half a mile, get in the truck, and be done. Live to fight another day, as they say. And I don't know how many people follow anybody on the AT right now, but it's like I said, it's March 10th, and they've had some serious, we've all had some serious weather. It's been a bad year across the country, but even on the AT, they've been hiking in some snow. And they always say, the AT is not always fun. It's not all views. It's not all enjoyable. And they say never quit on your worst day. Never quit on a bad day. It's a metaphor for life, really. Never quit on a bad day. Tomorrow's not going to be bad. Holy crap, see? There's post hole in. Yeah, that was a good post hole right there. Tomorrow's not going to be bad. The next hike's not going to be bad. They're not all bad. They're not all fantastic. They're not all views. They're not all McAfee Knobs, Grayson Highlands. You've got to put one foot in front of the other. You've got to keep driving. Believe it will get better. Believe in yourself. Believe the next view is just around the corner. Trust me, it's worth it. be honest, normally I wouldn't, but today I'm going to take advantage of this cleared boardwalk. I'm going to enjoy some easy steps for a few minutes. I can't help it. It's too good to pass up. Well, I've only done a little over 5 miles. I'm only about a quarter of a mile from the lodge. I'm debating. I really wanted to find a place to hang my hammock up here and relax for a while and then go do some more. But it's not a good spot up here to hang my hammock. There's a bunch of trees down there, but nothing with a view. Nothing I want to look at for half an hour. So, I think I'm going to call it at 5. It's been a tough 5, but it's been good. Weather's great. It's a good sign. Weather's getting better. I'm ready to get out and do some overnighters. Start sharing that. But for now, I'm going to sit here for a few more minutes, enjoy this little view, and then I'm going to go ahead and head to the truck and head for home. Well, had a good hike. Like I said, I thought about quitting there early. I'm glad I didn't. Turned out taking those snowshoes off was just what I needed to do. It was a good idea. It was a good hike in that I learned a couple of things. I tested out some new gear. Obviously I tested out snowshoes. They did not go over well. Got to try out that new stove. That worked pretty good. I'm pleased with that. I don't know how often I'll use it just because of the weight compared to the other one. I'll have to see how the other one works. One thing I did try out that I didn't mention that I was bringing along, and it wasn't really a fair review because, I mean, couldn't do crap in the snow, but I got some new trekking poles. Now, I'll be honest, I love my Leckies. Great trekking pole. Works awesome. They're anti-shock. I've never had any problems with them other than occasionally having to adjust them when they don't like to close or lock, I mean. But I got these for a couple of different reasons. Specifically the fact that they are actually trifold. And when I travel, airline travel, the Leckies don't fit in a carry-on. So hopefully these guys will fit better. They're carbon, or not carbon, aluminum, foam handle. Kind of cool feature. It's got that extended grip. They're the same weight. They're 20 ounces for the pair, just like the Leckies are. So I mean, there's no real trade-off there. They did come with the regular basket and the cap, but I don't hardly ever use the cap. But yeah, I mean, I'll have to try them again. That really wasn't a fair assessment, so we'll have to find out. But yeah, 5.5 miles and great weather, and wish you were here.